Hey you guys, it's HerpyDerqy, and today I'm going to bring you guys a second episode of my Ask HerpyDerqy podcast series. So I'm basically just going to be answering all the questions that you guys have been leaving for me in the videos, and if you want to ask any question to me, you can make it about pretty much anything you want, whether it be like Pokemon or like real life stuff. You can just go ahead, leave it as a comment, and I'll be sure to answer it. So let's get straight on to the questions. So first question is from Tajay105. He asks, what's your favorite game excluding Pokemon? I think I answered this question in the last podcast. It's pretty much like, League of Legends, Dota 2, Skyward Sword is going pretty well. I'm like right about to finish it. I'm like got to the final temple and stuff, which is pretty sick. So yeah, those are some pretty good games I like to play outside of Pokemon. Serious Scissor asks, Dr. Pepper, Coke, or Pepsi? I'm gonna have to go with Dr. Pepper. I don't know. Dr. Pepper is kind of unique. I think it's like I think it tastes a lot better than Coke and Pepsi for some really odd reason. I don't know why. He also asks, will you ever stream? Yeah, this is actually a question I've been getting a lot from a lot of different people, because I guess a lot of people really like streaming and stuff like that, so they can just find me online and things like that. To be honest, I'm not much of a streaming person because I don't really have like a very fixed schedule on when I can stream, because usually when I battle or when I do narrations and stuff like that, it's like I just kind of do it whenever I feel like it. It could be like in the middle of the night, or it could be like, during the daytime. I don't know. It gets pretty crazy. So that's why I don't really want to stream, because the time is so sporadic, and usually when people stream, it's like people want it to be at like, a specific time or something like that, So I don't know. Maybe that'll change in the future. We'll see. What is the most underrated Pokemon in OU and UU? Well, most underrated, okay, for UU, I'm gonna have to say, ooh, that's actually oh god, this is a tough one. There's a lot of Pokemon I want to say that's really underrated. Okay, let's just start with OU first. OU, you haven't seen me use it a lot in my videos, but I really want to say Gastrodon is really underused in OU, because, Gastrodon got moved up, like, really heavily from, like, NU to OU within, like, a month, and it's pretty clear why, with, like, immunity to water and electric is a really, really valuable asset on your team, and I think just, like, Gastrodon is really OP, is like that, because, it can take so many hits, it's really bulky, it's a really awesome Pokemon, it's just, I'm not sure why people don't really use it too often. And for UU, I think it's going to be Wobbuffet. I'm not going to lie. I think Wobbuffet is still a pretty annoying Pokemon. You see me use it in my OU team, and I still think it's pretty damn good, not going to lie. Like, you can just, basically, you can guarantee that one of your opponent's Pokemon is going to be dead because of Wobbuffet. If not, you're going to be forcing a lot of switches with Encore and stuff like that. So, I think Wobbuffet's a pretty good Pokemon in OU, even though not that many people use Wobbuffet. So, that's kind of my answer. Moving on. Coco Nutage says, do you like Fire Red or Emerald better? How would you escape a Trapinch with Arena Trap in one of its pits without a Pokemon? How far do you want to take the channel, like a certain subcap or until a certain age type thing? So, I'm gonna have to say like Emerald better, because one, I've never actually played Fire Red. I've only played like the original Red version, so I don't really know what the remake is like. I should probably start that actually. I'll try it out on my free time, but I definitely really like Emerald a lot, because Emerald has the Battle Frontier, which is pretty fucking awesome. It was a really, really nice addition, and it's just like, the feel for Emerald is definitely a lot different from a lot of other Pokemon games, and that's really unique about Emerald. I really like it a lot. It's a very, very well-made Pokemon game. And entering that second question, how would you escape a Trapinch with Arena Trap in one of its pits without a Pokemon? I would probably, like get some food and just feed the Trapinch, tame it, and then make it like my minion, and then it wouldn't kill me, so ha. And then, how far do you want to take the channel, like a certain subcap or a certain age type thing? Yeah, I don't think I've ever answered the question before, but I kind of want to take this channel I don't know. I think there is kind of a sub cap limit I'm kind of looking for. I mean, I definitely for sure want to end my channel once I like start college life. And I mean, I'm already in the college and stuff like that because I'm like senior in high school. Already got into college because I applied early, and yeah. So like, I'm definitely gonna be going to college in August, and I think just right about that time, I think I'm just gonna have to just close my channel. Unfortunately, that's a decision I don't really want to do yet. Like, I mean, like down like when I'm thinking about it, that's just terrible. You know, I really don't want to, like give up like everything I've already worked so hard to earn. You know, with all you guys and with all the help I've been getting, it really kind of motivates me to keep my channel. You know, so I definitely, I guess you can say that I want to end my channel when I go into college, but like, I mean, for now, like, I'm still gonna keep my channel. I don't think there's really a sub cap I'm looking for. Like, I mean, maybe if I reach 1,000 subs by the time I quit my channel, I think is a good enough like feat for me. So I think that's probably like around a good time when I'm gonna stop my channel. Anyways, Soul Silver Ninja asks, how did you get into Pokemon? Well, I got into Pokemon kind of in two ways, because one, when I was like 4 or 5, the Pokemon anime TV show, like on Kids WB and Cartoon Network, kind of came on, and I started watching that, and it got pretty interesting. And then I was like, ooh, Pokemon, la la la, trading cards and stuff. And then, like, the game came out for Pokemon. And then I was just kind of trying out Pokemon Red and stuff like that. And it was pretty fun, even though I was like 3 and didn't really understand it. But I guess ever since then, I kind of grew pretty attached to Pokemon. So that's pretty much how and what happened to me. And Marxist Plot says, who is your favorite Dota 2 character to play? And who's your favorite to have on your team? Yeah, like, sorry if you guys don't play Dota 2, you're probably not gonna understand it, but my favorite Dota 2 characters are probably Invoker and Pudge. Like, just Pudge because, Pudge is Pudge, Pudge is just awesome, just like eating people and stuff like that. But Invoker is kind of cool because Invoker has so much like versatility. Like, you could pretty much make Invoker like whatever you want on your team. Like you can make it like very like hardcore spellcaster. You can make it like more of a support guy. It's pretty interesting. I like Invoker like that. And who's your favorite to have on your team? I'm not sure if you're still talking about Pokemon or Dota 2. I'll assume Dota 2. Probably favorite person to have on my team is like a Crystal Maiden, just to have her be my ward bitch and stuff like that. Anyways, let's see. Jedi Mono asks, why haven't you friended me on Facebook? Because I want to keep my Facebook private, and I don't really... See, like, I have kind of 2 different worlds, I have my YouTube world and my in real life world, and things don't really work when I kind of mix the 2 worlds together, so I like to keep them separate, so that's why I'm not going to friend you on Facebook, unfortunately. And he also continues to ask, what are your goals towards your channel? Partnership by when? Pokemon Pit by when? Are you switching to DS? Etc. Yeah, I kind of answered this with kind of like my ending my channel thing, but I really would like to also have one of my goals be getting on Pokemon Pit by the time I quit my channel, just to kind of have that feeling, I mean, it definitely is kind of difficult going on Pokemon Pit, considering that I'm kind of only uploading PO battles, but, I don't really want to switch over to DS, I think, like, having PO battles is one of my, like, defining features on my channel, and I don't really want to throw that away just for a DS, Like, I mean, I do have Pokemon on the DS, and actually, one of my subscribers did send me an Ace card kind of thing, so kudos to that subscriber, by the way. Like, just to, like, go off a random tangent, like, so basically, like, this subscriber was like, hey, HerpyDerqy, I have this extra, like, Ace card thing, you want it? And I'm like, oh, okay, sure. And, like, at first, I didn't think that the subscriber would actually send it to me because I thought it was just like a troll or something like that. But he like legit sent it to me. Like 3 weeks later, I just found it in the mail, like from Germany, and I was like, oh crap, like this is pretty legit stuff. So yeah, I do have that, and I'm still like trying to set it up and stuff like that, but in all honesty, I doubt I'm gonna be uploading a lot of DS battles, and I doubt I'm gonna be switching anytime soon. Like, I'm willing to battle on the DS, but I don't think I'm really gonna have all my battles be on the DS. I'd rather just keep it PO based just for convenience sake and stuff like that. I also don't really want to be partnered either, because when you get partnered, you have to go on like this commitment thing where you have to like upload on this really strict schedule, get like X amount of views and stuff like that. And to be honest, I don't really want to do that because I like to upload whenever I want. And also, I don't really care for the money that you get from being a partner. So, I mean, like, that's why I don't really care about getting partnered at all. Even though a lot of people, like, ask, like, oh, come on, get partnered, HerpyDerqy. But, like, I don't really care, in all honesty. Anyways, moving on. The Ricky Paris asks, will you give me a shout out? Boom, there's your shout out, Ricky Paris. Let's move on. The Raped Infernape asks, can you show your face while answering? I want to see your reactions. Yeah, it's kind of too late for that. Moving on. The Vanillix Vision asks, do you enjoy being Asian, and how often will you sing that Rickroll for me? Oh god, yeah. So basically, the Vanillix Vision and I were in a Skype call, and then I don't know if he was actually recording the call, but basically he was just like, yo, can you sing like the Rickroll song for me? And then I was kind of just, singing it out, like a boss. And then I'm not even sure if he recorded that or not, but he was just laughing his ass off. I'm not sure it was because I was singing really bad, or maybe he was just blown away by my amazing singing voice, but I don't know. I don't know. I'm not going to sing Rickroll anymore. I'm not going to sing at all. Oh, I don't know about that. We'll see. I have some plans for that. Anyways, do you enjoy being Asian? I guess. I mean, a lot of people don't really think I'm Asian. I mean, considering my voice and stuff like that, because everyone, I swear, tells me dude, when I saw your face, I thought you were joking. I swear, I thought you were the fattest white kid ever, and I'm like, oh, thanks. That speaks a lot for what you think of me. Man, that's just lovely. Anyways, Mystery Poke 123 asked, "Are you gonna do Pokemon LP?" I'm actually not, because if I wanted to post other things besides Pokemon battles, I would do stuff like podcasts like this, or I could do Sock Talk with Jedi Mono, or I could do, the Guess the Tune songs that I posted a really while back. So I'm not a really big fan of doing LPs. I mean, I've watched a few LPers like Chugga Conroy, Nintendo Capri Sun, but I don't really like doing LPs. It's actually a really interesting story. LPs are pretty cool and all, but watching them is okay. But just right now, on YouTube, everyone's doing LPs, and in all honesty, I can't be following 20 million people doing LPs, nor doing LPs myself. I mean, if I was doing an LP on a game, I just had no idea what to do and stuff like that, a rage quit kind of thing, then maybe we'll see. I don't know. I'm most likely not gonna do any Pokemon LPs. 13 Entei asks, would you want to use my movesets like my Celio and the Maractus, which I use on our battle? Yeah, yeah, a lot of people have sent me requested use their Pokemon movesets and stuff like that. Yeah, I'm totally up for that. When I do my subscriber request battles, I use I use the Pokemon that you guys have requested, or at least I pick out the ones that I like best. So yeah, for sure I can definitely use them if I like the sets. Anyways, Darken Embargo asked, what's your opinion on Shuckle? Shuckle is kind of a useless Pokemon in my opinion. It's kind of it's not that useful. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sure people have watched the Flaming Spade do his Shuckle power trick thing, and it's cool, but I think Shuckle otherwise is kind of just a useless piece of crap in my opinion, which is kind of a sad thing to say. Anyways, Shan Ying Zhu says, do you think Rotom fans should get a new ability? If so, what do you think it should be? And what are your thoughts on V-Create Rayquaza? Okay, first of all, V-Create Rayquaza is gonna be a monster, I'm telling you. Once Rayquaza gets V-Create, Steel types are nothing to worry about. He can just V-Create it. He already has Dragon Dance. It's pretty good. It's gonna be pretty insane. Rayquaza is definitely gonna stand out as one of the best Ubers once that comes out. And actually, now that I think about your Rotom Fan and Levitate, that really doesn't make any sense. They really should have changed Rotom Fan to get a new ability. I really do agree you should get a new ability. Serene Grace on Rotom Fan would be kind of interesting, you know, with like Air Slash and T-Bolt and stuff like that. It'd be pretty cool if you got Serene Grace. That would be really frustrating to go against too. Because I mean, everyone, like, let's face it, everyone uses Rotom Fan as like para-flinching fusion kind of guys. So I mean, having Serene Grace really doesn't, like, it helps quite a bit, you know. Anyways, let's see. What is your favorite Zelda item? Ooh, I've actually never thought about that. Well, I mean, right now in Skyward Sword, probably my favorite item is the beetle. The beetle's pretty badass. Okay, like, if you've never played any Zelda game, basically in Skyward Sword, you get this little beetle, and you can shoot the beetle in the air, and the beetle can, like, fly around and, like, pick up bombs and drop it on people and like collect rupees for you. It's pretty badass. That's definitely a really cool Zelda item. Like on Ocarina of Time, like the hammer, the Megaton hammer that you get, that's pretty badass also, because, you know, it's like, it's a huge ass hammer. It's pretty, what can you not like about that? And like in Majora's Mask, I mean, like, you can't really get that many items in Majora's Mask, but like the masks are pretty cool. I like that. I forgot what the mask is called. I remember there was this mask in Majora's Mask where, you could, it's the mask where you, like, put it on, and then it's, like, this weird guy's face, and you can, like, start dancing and shit. Dude, that stuff was so creepy. Oh my god. Like, that game, by the way, was just, like, it's insanely hard, but it's a lot of fun, so, yeah. Those are my favorite Zelda items. If you could give Kyogre and or Groudon a new Dreamworld ability, what would it be? Oh yeah, they didn't get a new Dreamworld ability, huh? I mean, Kyogre, I don't know. Kyogre, like, I mean, Lightning Rod on Kyogre would be kind of cool. I mean, you know, I think they would make Kyogre pretty interesting, but honestly, I don't think Kyogre really needs a new ability. But Groudon, yeah, Groudon needs a new ability. I'd give it Sandstream, to be honest. Like, Groudon's freaking, like, ground type, and it has, like, Drought, which does not make any sense. Like, I don't know why they did that. That's so stupid. Anyways, if Regigigas got a Dreamworld ability, would it possibly be OU? And what about Slacking? Oh no, it's gonna be OU for sure. Like, really, like, Regigigas and Slacking have like godly stats, and you know, like, if you don't if you get rid of their like slow start or Traunt, they're just gonna be like extremely powerful. Like, oh my god, they'd be insane. I'd, like, everyone would use them. It'd be pretty crazy. Like, for sure they're gonna be OU if they got a Dreamworld ability. Like, maybe if they got Defeatist, like, that would be kind of interesting. Like, Defeatist is, like, Archeop's ability. That would be kind of cool, but I don't know. Like, right now, like, if they ever change the ability on those two Pokemon, like, chaos would ensue, you know? So, yeah, that's my opinion on that. So, that's pretty much all the questions for today's episode. Why don't you guys leave a comment? Let me know what other questions you want me to answer, and I'll be more than happy to answer them. So, see you guys later.